Now we saw Konoru actually walking through the park when he saw a young woman who actually was upset, and this is actually his chance to impress her. But then another gentleman actually appears to help her out, and then we actually seen him walking up to Konoru, and then he actually introduced himself as Nada, and then he revealed himself to the others that he was actually from Ryusoul tribe. In fact, he was actually the former apprentice of Master Red, which before Ko actually became Master Red's apprentice, he was his first apprentice, which that actually have bring a lot of shock to everyone, which they actually have a new ally with the team as well. But then they actually got a call from Tua that he and Bamba are battling with the Minosaur. And then this Minosaur is actually different, which he's actually zapped anyone who is near. And then he actually have taken their kindness, causing everyone to be mean to each other, at which the Rangers have morphed and they actually appeared, which we saw Nada actually came and he actually fight the Minosaur by himself, which he didn't actually morph, but he can still use a sword to battle the Minosaur, in which we saw the Minosaur about to shoot the mean beam at Nada, but Ko actually stood in front of it and got hit with it. And he also have lost his kindness as well. Then he using his fire armor, and then he actually battled the rest of the Druden soldiers by himself, causing Kudon and the Minosaur to retreat, which Ko actually apologized, and then he actually drove off, which we saw Melt actually reveal that Ko is always like this, which even though we saw a backflash of their childhoods, which they actually meet for the first time, in which we actually revealed that Ko was actually always lose his cool, but at the same time he can actually regain his kindness and then became compassionate, in which we actually saw Nada talk to Ko about what Master Red said, that he actually told him that if the Druden tribe does return to Earth, he'll join the real soldiers for the fight. And that's when we knew that everything that he actually heard was actually something that we never saw him to be. And so the real soldiers are actually battling the Minosaur, which the Minosaur actually attacking them, plus Wanazu and Kudon are actually fighting them as well, which we actually saw Ko returns, and then we actually see him morph. Then we saw him using the Kagayaki armor, which is the light armor from the Shine Raptor. And then he actually using the light to heal the other Rangers. And then we saw them battling the Drone soldiers, and then they are about to use their final attack on the Minosaur, but it cut short when Gaisorg actually came, and then he actually battled the real soldiers with one strike, and then they all have retreated, which Ko is actually apologizing everyone for his behavior. But we actually seen at the last scene where Nada has showed them a map leading them to a new Kishiryu, which we saw a a limited appearance of a new Kishiryu called the Pakigaru, which is actually based on the Pachylosaurus. And we actually knew that we're going to see a new a new sword actually happen. Now we saw the former apprentice Nada actually appeared, and then he actually going to help the real soldiers with the fight, and also help them bring the new Kishiridu into the fight. And so we're actually going to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend, where we actually going to introduce a new Zord and a new Megazord mode for it as well. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy Journey here saying sign out. Laters!